David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else...
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. So a chance now to check out how the all-star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at Ball. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Hill. Antetokounmpo is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Allen. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Miles Bridges is out there with Plumlee, and it's Ball in at the point. And there's the pass to Giannis. From 12 feet out, Hayward grabs the board, and it's the Hornets ball. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with the win.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet firmly in the second half of his career.
Puts it up from 12. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the 3rd overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear Rookie of the Year front runner early.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Antetokounmpo against Plumlee. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench, but eventually they had to find a way to start it.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
5 on the clock. The drive by Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
That's good from Ball.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
The Bucks making a switch here. Wara checked in.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Passes it to Plumlee. Back to Ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 9. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Hill. Pass to Connaughton. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3 ball. Connaughton's got his 2nd basket.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it. 4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Nwora. Defended by Hayward. Hill, no good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And there's Bridges on the assist by Ball.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Hill drives in. Bridges with the board.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bounce pass from Hill. Here's Connaughton. He had Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Terry Rozier. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Semi Ojeleye comes in for Antetokounmpo. Rodney Hood subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jones is checked in. Left side, Hood from 12 feet out. And the shot no good, a bit short. Charlotte leading by 7. Ball, the pass to Jones. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Portis kicks to Ojeleye. Outside Hill. Fires the 3. The Hornets pull it in. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Hill passes to Hood. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Yeah, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ball against Hill. Outside, Ball. Oubre outside. They get a hand on it. Bouknight passes to Ball. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 9. Hill left side. Pass to Portis. Over Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And Portis drains both of them. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. 7-point differential. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Jones the pass to Ball. Clock at 6. The 3 doesn't go that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Outside Hood. To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
Timeout.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Allen with it. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn. Hayward against Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls. Giannis has got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Martin is out there with Hayward And it's Bridges in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
There's Ball with the three, and the Hornets miss again. Milwaukee leading by 5. This offense has really been clicking.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Hey, you know, this is what you like about Gordon Hayward. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
Over in the corner, Allen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one, good.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Hornets trail by 6. And the pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. Outside, Martin. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Bucks leading by 6. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Basket good.
Timeout.
Giannis has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Charlotte calls timeout. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Jones checked in for the Hornets. Allen outside. Tipped away. It's stolen by Martin. A fast break now for Charlotte. Martin with the ball. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Ball.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Picking up his 2nd foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Hayward. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Jones sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Milwaukee with the ball. Stolen. And it's the Bucks on the break. Allen, that's good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Ball dishes to Hayward. Back to Ball. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Giannis, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And the basket by Jones.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Allen outside, out left to the wing. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Giannis against Jones. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They trail by 7. Hayward can hit.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Ball dishes to Hayward. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
And the Bucks with some changes. Shemi Ojeleye comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And George Hills subbed in for Grayson Allen. Passes it to Portis. Plumlee with the rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Bouknight passes the ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Goes up with the stripe. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Outside Portis. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
They've built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Hornets first half?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to...
And that'll do it for our...
And And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Allen. Antetokounmpo is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. And Rozier, here we go. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Plumlee. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Milwaukee leading by 9. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Loads it up for Giannis. The Hornets shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 29 in the game.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Outside Hill. Back to Antetokounmpo. That shot off. Plumlee with some nice D. Hill against Ball. The dish to Plumlee. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. The shot. No good. Antetokounmpo kicks to Allen. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Hill. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. Defense needs to make an adjustment.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 31 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Antetokounmpo. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball dishes to Bridges. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Connaughton. Hayward with some nice D. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Carey's checked in, and Kelly Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. The Bucks also with the sub. Rodney Hood's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Allen trying to break free, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
Free throw good. Giannis. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, after winning most of the individual accolades, Giannis is focused now only on titles, and he'd like to get that in the plural form.
Now Rozier. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Allen in the post. Rozier defending. And the shot is good. Allen's got 9 points.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes down.
Man,
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I'll tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
They get the rebound. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Shemi Ojeley's subbed in for Rodney Hood. The drive-by ball. Sweet little floater. Ball's got 37.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Here's Carey. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Boy, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
He'll find Giannis. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Free throw good. Giannis. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Ball against Hill to take the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
He's off on the first. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Up to the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at center. So that's the Hornets 5. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
The pass to Connaughton. Here's Nwora. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Bridges with the board. Hornets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Ball dishes to Hayward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Hayward's really an outstanding athlete, a sneaky good athlete. He's creative at using his physical abilities to draw fouls inside.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Well, you know, it's really been hard to see all the injury issues that Hayward's had to deal with over the last few years. But still, when he's healthy, I think he's one of the most dangerous players in the league at both ends.
Passes to Nwora. Dishes to Hill. A second chance effort. The layup missed.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. It's good. Ball's got 42 in the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tell you what, when Hill slices in like this, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and almost forces them to foul.
George Hill.
And the first one at the line is good.
And in my opinion, Hill is simply one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. While he's not that tall, he's got exceedingly long arms, and he does a great job using that length to dissuade passes and to challenge shots.
Ball against Hill. Right side, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hill finds Giannis. Fires from deep. And George Hill with the 3.
Commendable awareness by Hill, noticing the defense was sagging off of him as the pass was coming, and then just squaring up and knocking it down.
Swiped away. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Charlotte calls timeout. And some changes here for the Hornets. Jones comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Allen's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Ball, the pass to Jones. Ball kicks to Jones. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. Now Ball. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. Here's Giannis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Hill. Count that one. 8 points for Miles Bridges.
Well, I tell you what, it's obvious Bridges takes great pride in working through contact and capitalizing.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The drive-by Ball. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's the drive. Takes it from 10. And Hill, the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Down low. Oubre passes to Jones. Outside, Ball. Back to Jones. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now here is Hill. To the middle. Antetokounmpo, no good. Over in the corner, Rozier. Oubre outside. Bridges finds Ball. Driving in. Pocket 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first free throw is good. Charlotte making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Really amazing concentration by Hill in a big moment. He has a lot of confidence in himself. That's obvious.
Here's Plumlee. And it's good. 2 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And the basket by Hill.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Charlotte calls timeout. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Hook night. He's checked in for Terry Rozier. Hornets trail by 4. Hook night passes the ball. Here's McDaniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
It's back to Hill. Lets it go with the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Giannis kicks to Allen. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Now here's Bouknight, defended by Allen. Here's Ball, and he finishes nicely on the way. 48 points for LaMelo Ball.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. High post Allen. Giannis right side. Tries from 16, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Melo Ball.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Ball hits them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Hill with it. Now guarded by Ball. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And for the Hornets, they're shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Bouknight, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Right wing, beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Here's Giannis. And Ball with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Good. That's another bucket.
He's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Hill. Money.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ball to pass to Bouknight. Charlotte moving it around. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points to the inside. And to Antetokounmpo. No good with the layup. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bouknight passes the ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big-league situation.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. That's off.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. Got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
Hey, you know, I try not to think about it that much. My mind says do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is I've got to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.